Bitcoin trading above 90,000 after the White House issued an executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve. It was actually initially met with disappointment, but we've now seen a bit of a reversal here with Bitcoin moving to the upside. Joining us now from the White House with more is Yahoo Finance's own Jennifer Schonberger. Jen.
Good morning, Shauna. President Trump officially issuing an executive order Thursday night establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve just as the president is set to host the first ever crypto summit from the White House this afternoon. Now, this reserve will consist of Bitcoin owned by the federal government that was seized as part of criminal or civil asset forfeiture proceedings. White House crypto czar David Sacks, it means that taxpayers will not pay a dime. Sacks estimates the U.S. government owns about 200,000 Bitcoin, but says there has never been a complete audit. Now, the executive order asks for a full accounting of the federal government's crypto holdings. Sacks says the U.S. will not sell Bitcoin once it is in the reserve and will be kept as a store of value. He said, quote, "The reserve is like a digital Fort Knox for the cryptocurrency often called digital gold." Now, this executive order also directs the secretaries of the Treasury and the Commerce to come up with a budget-neutral strategy to purchase more Bitcoin, provided it does not cost the taxpayers extra money. This executive order also creates a second crypto fund, a U.S. digital asset stockpile that will consist of crypto other than Bitcoin, and it will be solely comprised of crypto seized from criminals. The government will not look to purchase extra crypto like it will with the Bitcoin fund. Now, separately, Senator Elizabeth Warren sent a letter to David Sacks this morning questioning him about potential conflicts of interest. Sacks, however, has said on Twitter previously that he has sold all of his crypto holdings prior to entering this administration. He also sold a $74,000 position in Bitwise's ETF on Monday. Now, Shauna, this creation of the strategic Bitcoin reserve fulfills the president's campaign pledge, and it was order number one as part of the president's digital asset working group started at the very beginning of his administration. Back to you.
And Jen, certainly when we start to think about maybe what could come out of the meeting later on this afternoon, obviously this gives us some sort of insight into how the administration is thinking about the industry at large. But from your reporting and the sourcing that you've been doing, what are you expecting to hear in a couple of hours from now?
I think there is going to be a lot of excitement around this. The mood is pretty euphoric here at the White House, as well as inside the industry. Coinbase's CEO Brian Armstrong said this morning on Twitter that, quote, "It's incredible execution from the Trump administration. Coinbase is going to be hosting a reception, in fact, following the summit this afternoon, set for 3 p.m. here at the White House with industry officials and members of the administration. But, you know, we're all going to be looking for more color on how this is going to work, what the aim really is here for, because crypto, while it is known as digital gold, is a bit different than gold. And so will this create some sort of a floor under Bitcoin? And what will that mean for the industry? I mean, this is clearly the administration's way of trying to put the U.S. at the forefront of crypto in the global arena. So looking for many more details this afternoon.
All right, Jen, thanks so much. We're looking forward to your reporting from there.